So glad to have you with us here. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call. Joshua Carty with the honors. And we're off on EA Sports. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a #1 pick out of Oklahoma. One of the game's better runners, it's Kyler Murray.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
Play action now, Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Brought in, inside the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 53 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. You took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback. It's Cam Ward.
The reason the Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance of managing the risks he takes and keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Ward off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 18. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And and he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Jonathan Gannon doing the last little bit of coaching here as the Cardinals return to the field. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. We've set it downs from 37. Benson on 1st and 10. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pressure coming. It's Murray. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So it'll be 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Murray on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. So now here's the Phoenix native, Jake Bailey, back in town to punt it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, Ward going to the air. Brought in right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
The 3-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Spears running behind center. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pulled backwards to the 5. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not on the marker. They've got a first and goal. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Spears will take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a second quarter lead. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Murray to throw. Finds his fullback. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Murray to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
That's one.
Back to the air, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
It's caught by Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Cardinals first down.
Murray keeps it. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock, sliding down with a gain of 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10.
And off to Benson from the gun. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to throw, Murray. It's caught at the 4. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
And the Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Benson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches. Designed to look for Murray. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
Cardinals 10, Titans 7.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. There's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Titans sending their offense and Tajay Spears out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Ward's going to throw it. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard
Now Ward. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is Spears heading left. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans take a 4-point lead.
14, Cardinals 10. Joshua Party to kick off.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First down. First and 10.
From the gun, it's Murray. Now he takes it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. And that hit prevents a first down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the Titans 30-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Groupie sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Continuing to move past the 45. the way across midfield before he's brought down. So and I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. Turpin with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our third quarter. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
19.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. It's caught. This is Tyjae Spears. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Here's Ward. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Into the hands of Pickens. Down to the 10. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans grow their lead to 8. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these. Really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That's taken at the 15. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Go! 18, go!
Carried by Spears to start the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ward now. Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans lead by 14. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Titans lead by 15 now. Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Benson off his own read. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's caught by Harrison. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Murray from the pistol. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll try it right with Benson. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Cardinals getting back to within 1 score.
28. Cardinals 20.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Turpin with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
Spears trying this straight ahead. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
19 Titans.
And the Titans 1st down.
1st down throw here for Ward. Complete over the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Running the counter, Spears. Will cobble together a yard there. Luda Baker bringing that one to an end.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Running with Spears on 2nd down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Go! Hut up! 70 Timberwolves.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
Ready up!
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
79 drop. Ready! Viking 18, Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans lead by 15 now.
35, Cardinals 20. Joshua Carty to kick off.
Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And it'll come to an end as they touch him down. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Kyler throwing here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now here he goes on the boot. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing again. Murray. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 38-yard line.
Now Kyler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Here's Kyler to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
16 at the 47-yard line.
Murray looking to throw. Completed over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Gain of 32 yards. That's good for a Cardinals.
Working inside the red zone. Throws caught. Look at this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 9.
From the gun, it's Murray. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On 1st down, Spears. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They run once more with Spears. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got timeouts. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Now toss play for Spears. He runs it up to midfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Pack the street. Let's go.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Titans close to beginning the year 4-0. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Cowboys. 18 rattler.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Spears. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans grow the lead now to 22 points.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Here.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 6.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. You're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 55. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Murray to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Simple.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. Well, what began as just a good